Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me. Um, you guys are wonderful. So am going to, I haven't pulled any cards in advance. I have been trying to tune into the vibe, and I always do that when I select my mug in the morning, which, hey, everything is a tool. Um, this one. All right. If you don't know anything about the octopus, they are incredibly smart. They are smart, they are playful, they are just otherworldly. They look like they're from another planet, or what we would imagine from the old sci-fi movies when we were kids. But on the inside of the mug, it says seize the day. Yesterday it was all about, for the majority, and this is a general reading. There are always going to be general readings. Please understand that. It can't resonate with everyone, but yesterday the dominant vibe was to give yourself permission to relax a little bit. Okay. Now, that still didn't mean I wasn't going from beginning to finish, but still, I allowed myself the luxury, and I hope you all did too. I took that message to heart. And so if I didn't get to it, I didn't worry about it. I just prioritized my list and did what I could. Today feels a little different. Today, it's a seize the day kind of day. And the energy and the vibe, it feels almost like a crackling. There's like a crackling energy in the air. So I think something is about to build up in a big way. And I think it's not for everyone, but I always ask, what is the dominant vibe for the collective, and what are those currents of energy, right? So I think things are about to be exposed. I feel like things are about to be known. I feel like things are kind of that pot is bubbling up. Hey, Maggie. Well, no, she's not ready to get in her bed yet. Okay. So, yeah, let's get into it. It feels like someone today is going to have one of those aha moments. So, and again, it's a general reading. It can't be for everyone. I got pulled to a deck today that I don't often use, and it's the Shaman's Dream. It's a pretty deck. It's got a nice big box and sturdy box with a book. Blah 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 blah. But I don't know. It's fascinating, and for some people, they just absolutely love it. For me, I don't. I'm not sure how I feel about it. So let's just see what. I feel like there's going to be a card that will help identify. That was a weird noise. I don't usually hear a lot of outside noises inside, but I sure heard that one. Okay. All right. Now, and they're saying after a little bit of shuffle, just take the one right off the top. Deep diver, diving into a task. Card 10. Starting a new cycle. Deep diver. Yeah, I think this goes along with that message, because what I'm hearing, what I'm getting is just like someone's going to have that aha moment. It's going to be because the shiny newness has worn off, and let's see what's underneath. I feel like for some of you, it has to do with a workplace situation. Okay. So for some of you, it has to do with the workplace situation. For some of you, it has to do with, and I think someone is in the civil servant field, and you're getting ready to witness or hear something that's going to make you take a step back and reevaluate where you are and what you're doing. It could be a life-changing moment for some of you. Seize the day. Huh. Okay. It's almost that feeling of, and if you're wondering why I'm going on for so long about this, I'm an energy reader. I am not a trained tarot or oracle deck reader, but I enjoy them quite a bit. And so I use them as a jumping off point for general readings. But this flow of energy and this current feels prickly. So it has the potential to bring you great comfort and rewards later on. But at first, it could be something that old saying, get your hackles up, it makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up. You're like, whoa, what did I just hear? So something is going to, what I'm hearing is it's going to galvanize a group, you or others or a group of people into action. Okay? But it's going to be empowering and it's going to help the greater good at some point. Wow, that's a big old message. And I call for peace and healing for all. Okay. Tell you what, let's get into, I pulled this one out. We haven't used it in a long time. And then we'll get into some tarot. But it's the Animal Spirit Ally deck by Colette Baron Reed. A little mini version. Like my little minis. And actually, I guess this is considered pocket, but it's a really small pocket version. It's a pretty deck. She was the co-author on the Shaman Stream Oracle, but I don't know. That one just that one feels really heavy. The Shaman Stream Oracle. I mean, it's a cool deck. I'm glad I've got it, but yeah. All right, let's see. What is the animal ally or allies for the collective today, and different parts of the collective? It'll be different ones for different people. What is the message from that world, from the animal kingdom, to help us better get through the day with more grace and ease, and to understand the energies around us? Okay, that will do. Yeah. All right, we got one. Well, my word, yeah. This one was flying over me yesterday a lot. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. Okay, this one. Ooh, we've got some big energies. Oh, yeah. That one's interesting. Don't see that one all the time. It's like a mystery. Just have to wait a minute. All right. Okay. Okay. So, we got 5 cards. So hopefully something will resonate for you among these 5. The first one, and talked yesterday about, and some of you had really fascinating and amazing stories about birds and being in flight and all those energies connected to them. Birds are just, wouldn't it be so cool to be able to fly? I guess we can astrally and in our dreams and in our meditations, but so the first one is vulture spirit. Vultures are, and this came from someone at a raptor rehab place, vultures actually are one of the most intelligent birds. They problem solve, much like crows and ravens do, but they problem solve. They are just amazing, amazing, amazing animals. Nothing is wasted is the message. What is the card number? 63. So with vultures, they are very often people who do death walking work. They are the birds that we see very often, that and crows. And so okay. If anyone is having any health problems or discomfort, and I've been having a little bit, then take a look at the energies around you. And I'm getting that as a very distinct message. And it's for me, it's also for a group out in the collective. Take a look at the energies around you. Look at the people around you who are in living form and the people who may have passed on, and cleanse and clear your space. Sometimes, pretty much the vast majority, if not all, of the people on this channel, because this is you guys, if you're here, it's because you are highly empathic. Okay. And I'm going to say that with pretty much certainty, or just here to watch and see what you can do, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. But, or even keeping tabs. That's fine. But the majority of you are highly sensitive. If you are having difficulties with any aspect of your health, wellness, and that could be mental or physical, check the energies around you. Start clearing, cleansing, grounding. Make sure, and when you're standing in water, ask for all impurities of all sorts, and including energetic, to be washed away from you and removed from you. Notice the birds flying around you. They are giving you messages. Okay. Call on your protection team, call on your guides and guardians, ask them to intervene, surround, and protect you. And you might want to start doing some cord cutting, because I feel like there are, and I feel like it's more among the living with the cords, because there's a little bit of draining going on. Okay. And that's just not cool. Your energy is only yours. No one gets to tap into it. So I think it might be time for an energy retrieval. And I linked the video. It's like a 5-minute video that just kind of goes over that in my description about the channel. So please find it, or you could just type in the name of the channel, Holly Speaks to Spirit Energy Retrieval, and it should pop up. Okay. And also remember, you can also substitute, for instead of energy, you can substitute happiness, joy, peace, health, wellness. It's time to call on that. It's time to call that back to yourself. If you don't hear anything else today, do an energy retrieval 1, and then do a health, wellness, and clarity. Call for health, wellness, and clarity from your guides. Retrieve all of that to yourself. When you're physically not feeling well, your thinking can sometimes get muddled. Okay? All right, that's a big one. I think that's for a huge part of the collective today. All right, and also just set your intention. Intention is key. Intention is everything. So when you set your intentions for the day, for your life, just say, no. No one is allowed to dip into my pool of energy. That's it. If I choose to give it freely, great. And empower yourself. Okay, cut those cords. I just keep hearing it. Cut those cords. All right, the next one is Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works within you. So it's also what I just got a little dizzy too. So I think this means that first message is very accurate. Here's what it feels like. It feels like boundaries are being breached. And what happens? Energetic boundaries. Please remember that. Energetic boundaries. And don't get all weirded out or scared or anything. It's not a big deal. You can control it with your intention. And so just say, no, not playing that game, and move on. But call your energy back to yourself. And it's amazing how empowered you will be. Scarab Beetle, what this is telling me, so these could be allies to work with throughout the day, or just this is almost the reading right now, because these are important messages. Set your boundaries. Set your boundaries and make firm boundaries. Okay. It's been an emotional couple of weeks for a whole lot of people. It's time to get out of the emotion for just a minute, enough to step back, pull back, evaluate, rebuild your boundaries, and then, you don't have a house or a home, a condo, an apartment, without doors, okay? You have doors on the place where you live for a reason. So you choose who comes in and out. Well, maybe not out, but you choose who comes in, okay? You choose who has a key. You choose. Remember that. Okay. I love this so much. Horse spirit, freedom is yours. I love horses so much. Healthy respect. Don't work with them, don't have one, don't know anything about them really, but man, do I love a horse. I used to dream about them a lot when I was a kid. A freedom for me is a symbol of strength, grace, just power, but freedom. Okay. Oh, card 33. Of course. 33. All right. Card 30, grasshopper. Everything is going to be okay. You have luck on your side. What does the card say? Take a leap of faith. Yeah. So, grasshopper means we are in the middle. We are in the thick of the work. We are doing the work. You are doing the work. So be proud of yourself. That's great. I am so proud of you. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of you. So we are in the thick of it. We are setting boundaries. We are healing. We are doing well. We are taking care of those we care the most about, love and treasure. There is peace and luck coming because we are doing what we need to do. Okay? And then it ends with mouse spirit. Tend to the small things. And in this instance, and you know, I get wigged out by mice. It's so ridiculous, but it's true. I do. I just scurrying around things. Whew, I love a chipmunk. A mouse scares me. Who knows? It's just ridiculous. I fully claim how ridiculous that is. But in this instance, and tell me that does not look like a little pig face. That looks like I'm seeing a pig in my head. And I think pigs are cute as could be, even the big old ones. So what I'm getting from mouse spirit right after grasshopper is that when it says take care of the small things, it's don't forget to treat yourself. You're doing so much work. You're doing so much building boundaries, but yet being open, loving, and communicative. You are, I talked about doors on a house, but yet you still are okay handing over a key to the people you love and care for because that's what it's about, surrounding yourself with people who have your best interests at heart. But while you're taking care of all this and cutting cords with the people who don't have your best interests at heart, don't forget the small things. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Don't forget to, maybe it's a bubble bath or maybe it's a cup of tea in the evening just to help you center and relax. And that few minutes, it's just for you. Maybe, it's getting that little piece of chocolate or a big piece of chocolate, whatever it is. Don't forget to take care of you. All right. You're not a small thing and you're not a detail. You are the central character. You're the protagonist in your own play. Okay. All right. All right. These were good messages. Very good messages. And I do feel like in order to get to the next step in our process, it's important to evaluate the people around you. That's just coming up again. Okay? All right. All right, we're going to let's do the Weissbull Wild Reflections Tarot. You know what? No. I like this deck a lot. Very cool deck. But I'm getting called over here. So we're going to do our Pocket Light Seers. Yeah. This feels right. This is the one I'm supposed to do right now, or use. Okay. All right, so Mother and Father God, please come into this reading. And I've already said all this, but I just like to refresh it. Come into this reading. I call to our protectorate. I call to our guardians and our guides. I call to the higher selves of those who are in need of messages. Bring to us all that is right, all that is holy, all that is filled with peace, love, and light. Guide us in all ways. Guide our words, actions, and deeds. Help me to know what the messages are for the collective to help bring others together. And thank you for cheering each other on. I know I haven't been great about getting back with all the messages, but I do read them, and man, y'all have got some cool stuff going on. You really do. Fascinating stuff going on. All right. No, I think I was just... No, they're saying take those. Okay. While I was shuffling, 3 actually just were face up, and they weren't before, and they were just sitting on the table, so I guess I'm taking those. All right. I'm saying this one on the top. Okay. Now, any other messages? Yeah, we got 2. I think I'm supposed to leave it there for now. Actually, we got 3. Oh, well, look at this. How cool is this? Well, I think that I know why they wanted me to leave it there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. All right, we'll put those on the side. Lately, they've been having me... It's like they have the cards pulled, but then they want me to either look on the bottom or open it to the middle and put them on the side as sort of the end message, or I don't know. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 cards in the main spread, and then 3. They said, look at the bottom of the deck, because I could feel like heat rising up from the bottom of the deck. That's the other thing. It either looks like it's becoming 3-dimensional, or I feel a tingle or heat coming from... I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to take that card. And I don't know what it is until I flip it over or whatever. But then they're having me put either 2 or 3 on the side. So I'm going to leave those for the last. All right. So we start with King of Wands. That is a strong... And even though with the lion in the back, and you always think of pride, I heard the word pride. I don't mean false pride or overcompensating pride from insecurity. This is truly a grounded... Let me hold this so you can see instead of me talking and waving it, making everybody dizzy. This is someone who has a lot of strength and power reserves, okay? I really like that card. That is a stable, solid king, okay? And then we have the Empress. He, and with these, I'm just looking at the card, but the gender is truly irrelevant. They're the energies embedded in the card. So then you've got the Empress, who is basically like Mother Gaia. She is Mother Earth. She is everything that grounds, heals, and I'm getting nurturing. Today, for this reading, I'm getting nurturing. So I have a whole lot of strength and groundedness, a nurturing sense. But then we have the 5 of Cups. Someone is sort of feeling a little bit alone and floundering. So that is going to be short-lived. These feel like parents. This feels like okay, so if there's someone in the collective or a group of you who is feeling a little fragile, okay, a little wounded, if you don't have in your day-to-day life, if you know, or if you don't have parents, or you never really had parents that were nurturing and strong and protective, you do in spirit understand that. And you also have that within yourself. I don't think this entire message. I think that's a very isolated, short message, because I'm like, why is this happening with just the first 3 cards? So for some of you, it's okay to feel vulnerable, but understand that you can connect to spirit to find strength and nurturing, or you can do that for yourself. And I know sometimes it gets tiring when you have to do that for yourself all the time and other people, but you know what? you've got it within you. And I'm hearing that there's a whole lot of strength because you didn't crumble. You didn't fall apart. And then we move into this feels like the culmination of this blend of the strength, the nurturing. You give yourself time to grieve, but then you become the Queen of Cups. You call back your energy, just like I said earlier. Call back your energy. Cut cords and ties with unhealthy situations or people. Bring in clarity. Stand in the light. Okay? Three of Pentacles. It's time to get into community or it's time to get back to work. And I don't mean literally like walking back into a workplace. I mean, it's time for you to work on yourself. It's time for you to, again, cut those cords, call back your energy. But this is with a group. If you need help, find the people you can rely on. You don't have to go through this alone. That's just what I'm getting. You don't have to go through this alone. And even though that's a tapestry, it sure enough looks like a street light to me. The old-fashioned, they're still hanging up. Different order, but still. Why is that important? It's at your own pace. So this healing process that's happening right now, moving from this kind of looking at the forlorn Five of Cups, not sure what to do, and moving into the Queen of Cups, it is happening. It is happening, just like with the grasshopper and the mouse cards. You have good things coming to you. Just remember to look at the small things and take care of yourself. But there's no rush. You don't have to speed your way to healing and wellness. You don't have to, it's not a race. Take your time. This is a different message, and it's very piecemeal, but it's coming together. Take your time. Because then we have the world. The world is waiting for you. You are coming full circle. You are coming out of the grief. You are coming out of the heartache. You are coming into a whole new way of being. Which card was number 10? Oh, that first one, about a deep dive. When you have that aha moment, and it's sort of like, I underestimated my own value. This is when you realize just how surrounded and protected you are, how much you have to offer, not just others, but yourself. I want everyone to look at your own life and turn some of that nurturing and strength that you give for so many and to so many others. What are you receiving? What are you getting? How are you healing? This is about you and how you are going to turn all of that attention you always put on others and bring it back to yourself. The Two of Cups, that's typically, it's, obviously coming into union with a like-minded person, a soul-inspired relationship. And this could also be you stepping into your full strength. I still feel like this is you coming in to union with your higher self. When you call back your energy, you become complete and you become the powerhouse that you always were, but may have forgotten just how strong you are. Now, once you do all this healing and this inner work, these three cards that were on the bottom, this feels like it's going to be a couple of months off, maybe. Ten of Cups. Six of Cups. Six of Wands. So, Do the healing work on yourself first. It's okay to pull your energy back instead of giving it away to so many. It's okay to protect yourself, nurture yourself, decide what is it that I really want. It is okay for you to think about yourself for a minute. Because when you do, you come into union with who you really are. You become that strong, complete person where nothing really dings you. Not words, not loss. You grieve it. You understand the process. And I almost picked the mugs, trust the process. But, so you are complete just as you are. Your soul is complete. Your soul is perfect. And once you realize that and give yourself the credit you deserve, and don't talk negatively about yourself. I'm just giving you a don't. You can do what you want, but if you want to take some advice from me for what it's worth, don't talk negatively about yourself and don't allow anyone else to speak negatively of you. Turn around and walk away. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to say anything. You just have to say, I don't deserve this. Turn around and be in your own skin and love that skin you're in. And by that, I mean that energetic body as well, okay? The outcome, when you come into that place of cohesive union with yourself, if you don't love yourself, if you don't take care of yourself first, you have nothing to give anyone else. And when you do that, look where you end up. You might attract very needy, wounded people for a little while, but then when you stop giving, it's like dropping pennies down a bottomless well. They never land. There's no wish fulfillment. You're not helping anyone. It's just lost. You will set an example for others of how to be, and then you will start living your life and attracting the community that is you attract the community that doesn't want to drain you dry, but wants to, it's like a dinner party. They want to bring something to the party. They want to bring a dish to the party. Okay. You remember who you are. And that's when you can stand fully in the light. Yeah, I feel like someone's dealing with a lot of pettiness and a lot of jealousy. And so if that's what's surrounding you, cut it off. You don't have to do anything actively or say anything. You just have to just say, no, I reject that. And you just energetically push it off. And in that way, cut a cord to it. And of course, you're always doing that, asking for healing in both directions, send light in both directions so that it's not like floundering around waiting to attach to someone else or, but then get the thought out of your head or you're constantly letting it back in. So remove it. It's like cauterizing a wound. I think I've said that before. All right. We are seizing the day and we are calling back our energy. Remember who you are because you are part of the divine. Remember who you are. You are a miracle. Okay. All right. That's it for today. And I am sending you so much love and gratitude. Thank you for being with me. And I hope you do something really good for yourself today. Because today is the day to do it. Every day is the day to do something good for yourself. All right, everyone. You have a perfect soul. All right, let's see if this works. I don't know. Let's try it.